Let me guess. This is where the rich
You have
dwarves
come
live,
at a
yes?
difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a
Could the end of Orzammar... Mine is an honorable task, and I shall drown out anyone who claims otherwise.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help. That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties. That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down. It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear.
And this is to be your king. One who cannot keep his own men from running like frightened children.
Lord Harrowmont does not use threats or intimidation to motivate his men. He leads by example.
Ah, I see. So it's his example they follow as they cower from this Prince Balin.
How dare you slander Lord Harrowmont?
Why should we ally ourselves with someone too scared even to grant us an audience? Were I you, I would seek a stronger king than this Harrowmont.
Surely you don't mean Balin. Then you and I have nothing more to say.
News of the hour. Does Lord Harrowmont think that
This is
Orzammar
the
can
royal
hold off the dwarves forever?
I knew it would be easy.
Witness! Send me! Very well. Shall be done. I shall do as you say. Shall be done. Very well.
Just die already!
Down you go!
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartag Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring? Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now, the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now. My prince is the rightful king, but a disappointing number of lords back the upstart Harrowmont for the throne. If you show your support for Prince Balin, he might be able to assist with your requests. Harrowmont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Harrowmont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrowmont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes. Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much, but Lord Helmy's adventurous, likes to spend his time at tapsters in the Commons. Remember, don't tell them you got these papers from me. You learned of them and drew your own conclusions.
The Assembly is in session. Enter quiet.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the Assembly, I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions. Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the Assembly of the Clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in. Oh, Stone, you must be the Grey Warden. I completely forgot about the Gate Guard's message. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne. Troubling, but it will still seem distant compared to the empty throne. The Assembly is blind to all else. This is their world, and it ended when Endrin died. I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
You left so abruptly, I didn't think I'd see you back. Do you have more time to talk now, Warden? The king may recommend any successor he chooses. Lord Harrowmont was chosen after Balin was implicated in his own brother's death. Better a trusted advisor lead us than a scheming child. Balin's claim to the throne is based on nothing but his own pride. No, I wouldn't imagine you do.
Thief! Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaperate. What have we been reduced to? I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. as if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research. I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads. You're from the surface. What do you know about fighting Darkspawn? There aren't even any expeditions planned until they settle this election. Otherwise, you need special permission from the Assembly or some great lord. A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking, it's almost too much to hope.
It cannot be done.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swift. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger. The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you. These are Harrowmont lands promised here. But these are not the deals we approved at the Shaperate. Where did you get these? If you wish, you can make your words as false as the documents you bear. Then keep your silence. The Shaperate will launch its own investigation into these forgeries. The Gavorn family is a minor one, founded when a daughter of the Ferender house married down to a warrior caste man. Her brother died, leaving her family heirless. Vartag Gavorn is on record asking the Assembly to bar Harrowmont from King Endrin's sick room. You are an outsider.
Lord Balin's impending marriage to a castless proves his dedication. No dwarf is without worth, he has been heard to say.
What do you want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking about. Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it. He is leading a Deep Roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient Tig. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family would be in your debt. If Father returns before the election, I'll be sure to tell him. You're back. Was there more you wished to discuss? Thank you. He was searching an old Idukan site. He left me with this map, in case his expedition never returned. I'll give you a pass as well. Usually, no one is allowed past the front lines. Does that mean you'll go? So Balin's victory means enough for you to risk your life. How interesting.
Nizza! Bad man! Yes, very bad.
It'll be 2 years tomorrow.
Have you seen my lunch? I'm only asking because you never... Right.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. Now I've gone. No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Good on.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
Who you looking at? I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia is not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well. Looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Is there a problem here, friend? Are these men threatening you?
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are... Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from... So if you want the Carter's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold. Are you going to make your donation to the Stranger Safety Fund? Or do I have to show you whatever you say?
Let's not exhaust our supply. For the food!
Get away! Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude. I'm showing you the lowest prices I can afford, I assure you. What have you done? Great ancestors, he's dead! In my store. I have to get out of here. I have to hide. Jarvia will hunt me down for this. I've never met her, of course. They say she never leaves dust. That's I wouldn't be surprised if her men come after me in the Diamond Quarter itself. Don't even whisper that. She's untouchable. Actually...
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
It's all right.
Hello, how can I... Oh, please tell me what they said. How can that be? There's always a circle in every human nation. All the books agree. But I'm a smith. I'll go think.
Welcome to Jannar Family Armor. I must say, you looking for a new set of mail? At Jannar's, we have everything from leather. Has she been bothering you? It's a whiff of surface stink, and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go. What? She's... What? You monster! You sent my daughter to the surface! Now she can never return! Get out! Leave us alone. Foolishness killed our daughter.
Ancestor. Although I can't imagine your ancestor. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe. It was fine, but he got separated somehow when they came home. I lost my husband to them. If I lost my son the same way, how? There is no way except to break a warden. So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Don't get your hopes up. We could search the deep roads for decades with no sight of the boy.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Drunken dwarves. What could be the harm in...
Maker's blessing on you, brother. Ah, it's a great pleasure to meet a fellow believer. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar. The Shaperate controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer. Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your... Please, let...
Did you see that fight?
Let me guess. This is where the poor people live.
More enemies ahead!
We'll get plenty.
Shall be done.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform. Oh, you looking for a chance to... Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone... Human kings, you know. They make these like about who get the law. You can... And, if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee. More so for someone like you, I guess. Most dwarves born down. The real issue is that lyrium's valuable. It's only found down here, and human mages can't work without it. Long as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no further business.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell. Of course.
Have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
A question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout.
And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my... But no, I can't bear to even think of it. My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him. You would do that? But why? Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
I'm afraid not. Perhaps I could have a try at that. All complete.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here. Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me... I mean, this person? You've walked into...
Shall be done. Very well.
I tried Dwarven Ale once. I thought it was just...
I'll trust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapster's. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you? Aye? Maybe I can help. He should be by the
What are you looking at, stranger? I have no daughter. Could be you met a casteless whore claiming she was once mine. What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it? Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her. Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to...
What do you want? Hey, I heard about you, Grey Warden, coming... Someone's... I guess you're just like all the rest. Branka's a paragon. Only one smart enough to be raised in the last 4 generations. She's a smith. Invented some... It's been 2... I know he wants it for himself, right? A little blessing from the ancients' technology, and he's assured the throne. Too little too... I know. If you find... Sawed off, duster.
Slapped me. Lord Dennick Helmy,
honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden? Very good. Or did they leave off at great... You know, Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary. Oh, well, I'd ask for proof, or why you care, but frankly, I'm so tired of it I'm not even surprised anymore. I don't even want the land, but my house would kill me if I turned it down. Responsibilities, you know. Now I'll have to go through the whole process of rejecting the deal. And they'll both have to try something else. And I thought it was going to be a nice day. Otherwise, my whole house will be humiliated. Doesn't make a difference anyway, one's as bad as the next.
News of the hour. Lord Balin promises radical changes that will affect... Lord Haramont is a weak man, and he will be a weak king. Yes.
Ah, you return, Warden. Is there more you would know from Orzammar's memory? That is an odd, especially for one so new to our city. I thought so. This is not... My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition? What sort of charities do you mean? Traditionally, that is their extended family's responsibility, but sometimes people fall through the cracks. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more? I will
Lord Haramont, said to have kicked Castlet in the street. Lord Balin is a bad man. Yes, very bad.
Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled. Gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared. Well,
It was... Instead, they stripped him of all weapons and forbid him from engaging in fights within city. She's still his wife, isn't she? Well, before she was a paragon, she was just a... She said she never... She actually threatened any... Death. They moved Bronca, Ogren. It's been... The search teams who went out found nothing. They just...
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper. Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered... Please, come...
As you say. The Proving Grounds. Bloodsport entertainment for the masses, at its best.
If you're looking for seats, speak with a guardsman.
Good day, stranger. Welcome to the Proving Arena. We're still closed until the fighters make their preparations, but come back this afternoon if you want to watch the show.
We have nothing to talk about, Warden. I haven't done anything.
You looking at something? Get out of here!
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the Provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. We've got some young fighters ready.
Off we go. Time for more action. with me.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again. I'll be here. Ready for some unofficial training opportunities? We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
We must not exhaust our supplies. As you say, I shall do
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again. I'll be here.
Sorry, I was just leaving.
Guards, remove this intruder.
The deep roads are home to the Darkspawn now. Oddly, they're supposed to be safer to travel during.
What's this? An elf? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today. I see you have his dog, but either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack. Best of luck.
for a little bloodletting, I see. No, I think not.
Very well. Shall be done.
Let's go!
Shall be done. Very well.
I'm afraid not.
Yes. Send me.
Where to? As you like.
I am ready. Very well. Very well. It is begun. I will not fail. I must maintain.
Yes. How nice.
It shall be done. It is the... Don't give... Yes.
Cannot be done.
Thanks for your help.
It is done.
Ugly blighters, aren't they?
As you say.
All complete. Danger approaches.
What do you need?
Careful. I don't think that's the last of them. Careful. I don't think... Careful. I don't think that's the last.
I've never seen a deep stalker so fierce.
Careful. I don't think that's the last of them.
Very well. Be careful now! As you say. Don't give them the Shall be done. shall be done. It is begun. It shall be done.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
How nice.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
I knew it would be easy. All complete.
Pulled us from a tight spot, friend. You have my gratitude. I am Lord Anwar Dace. So how does an elf come to be down here, anyway? I don't understand. What could... These are the terms of a deal we made with Lord Harrimont, but... the charlatan. He's promised the exact same land to Helmy. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I owe you twice now. My life and my house's fortune. Ah yes, a favor for a favor. My family is very influential with some of the surface merchants. If you attend any of their stores, you'll find them quite obliging to any friend of the Daces. I must return now. My men need healing, and I want to look into this. Do you wish to travel with us? Then let us reach Orzammar before more beasts find our scent.
You have House Dace's thanks.
Thank you for your service.
Raise your voice in support of Lord Harrowmont, the one true king of Orzammar and our future savior!
Lord Harrowmont is a weak man, and he will be a weak king.
I shall do it.
Yes.
Think again.
Thanks again, Warden.
Lady Dace just came through the quarter on a tear. She's telling everyone who'll listen what a leech and a liar Harrowmont is. Good job. So you were serious about wanting to help us. Are you ready to meet Balin now? I warn you, be on your best behavior, and keep your weapons sheathed.
I am impressed, Warden. Not many outsiders so quickly grasp Orzammar's rather convoluted politics. I am Prince Balin. Fartag told me of your efforts against the usurper who tried to claim my father's throne. Then we have a common goal. We may not like each other, but the Blight is our first priority. We need absolute unity to fight against the fulcrum of true evil. Absolutely. And sworn on the mail of my ancestors as soon as Orzammar is united under my rule. Unfortunately, while this debate rages, I have no power to send the troops you need. You've seen for yourself, the city is a slaughterhouse. Criminals run lawless. I could never hold the throne if I allowed such chaos. Jarvia and her Carta are behind this bedlam. If you can eliminate them, I promise as king, I will send as many troops as you need to fight the Darkspawn. Unfortunately, I have little information on Jarvia. Her base of power is in Dust Town, the lowest part of the city, and my men have few sources there. Maybe the castless will talk more freely with a stranger. And I will wait eagerly for your return.
Lord Harrowmont, furious at the Grey Warden's interference.
News of the hour. Lord Balin, unable to win home battle, relies on
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there. You're the best. I trust Vala, my milk wrangling.
I'm only asking, but right.
corrupted the Lord. End it for Harrowmont. Don't give them the advantage.
I hope I don't get blood all over his head.
Shall be done. Very well. You
Topsiders? Good. The more cracks in the old way, the I'll take.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say? Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
Shall we? It is done.
No one, don't look at me.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help? What are you looking for? Nowhere. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year. Won't be eaten. She's got Carta members. There's doors to her base all over the city. But can't help you there, Salrocca. But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little. I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Stop staring. Stop staring at my face.
Well, if it isn't my... How can I be of assistance? You can't. Not unless you find one of those fingerbone tokens her boys carry. Her base has entrances all over the lower city, but they only keep one... Well, if you want...
That Jarvia's a dangerous one.
Don't you go asking so many questions. Get you in trouble one day.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them top? My ma'am used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I... Yes. When my... Don't fall into...
Well, look what...
We
must not stop.
Don't kill me!
We work well together.
Sonny ancestors! What do they teach you on the serve? Sweet bloody stone, look at them all!
The base is below the city.
Well, will you let me go now? No!
I shall do it. Very well. Please be done. Shall be done. I shall do it. You said it. It is begun.
There is no glory in bloodshed!
I shall do it. It shall be done.
That's a lot of...
What's the password? Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
Enemies
Go.
approaching!
Time for more battle.
As you say. Very well. He's begun.
Now we play, Link.
As you say. Shall be done.
Away with you!
I shall do it. Shall be done.
That went well. Enemies approaching!
As you say. It is begun. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun.
I am ready.
As you say.
I'm ready to translate.
What? Send me.
Very well. Shall be done.
Yes.
Yes.
Go on. All complete.
It is begun. I shall do it, as you say. Very well. Shall be done. Very well. Shall be done.
Of course. I'm afraid not.
Enemies approaching!
Knew it would be easy. All complete.
Oh, great. No wonder to stop for lunch, too.
Shall be done. Shall be done. Very well.
You need help? Very well.
I'm ready. As you like.
There is no glory in bloodshed!
You say.
Watch out. Trap there.
More enemies ahead!
It is begun.
Shall be done. If we must fight, let us do it quickly!
It is begun.
Right then. It is done. On it. Watch out, trap there.
More enemies ahead!
As you say. It shall be done. Very well. As you say.
For the full thing!
I shall do it.
I love this!
Shall be done. Please be done. I shall do it.
Please, stranger. Please,
No,
stranger.
I think not.
Let me out. I see you bear no love for Jarvia.
Please, help me. Please, stranger.
All complete.
Thank you. We've been down here. It's been so long. My friend didn't make it. Just stopped eating one day, and all for a stupid bet.
Must not exhaust our supply.
As you say. It is begun. Shall be done. Very well. You said
Shall we compete for points?
I shall do it. It is begun. I shall do it. As you say. Very well. It is begun. It shall be done. I shall do it. You say. Very well. It is begun. It shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun. Go on. like something? We have much to do. Shall be done. For the fool thing! If we must fight, let us do it quickly! It is begun. Oh no, you don't! Shall be done. Very well. I shall do it. No quarter shall be given! I still remember my first battle. Shall be done. I shall do it. Very well. I hope I don't get slung all over my head. Very well. Shall be done. Right. You'd like?
Perhaps I could have a try at that. I knew it would be easy.
Be careful now! Very well.
I still remember my first battle.
It is done.
So Balin finally realized his throne means nothing if he can't hold it, yet he still doesn't bother to send his own men. Well, you picked the wrong side, stranger. It doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen. You'll pay for their deaths 100 times over. Kill them! But leave the mouthy one alive. I have plans for him.
Must not exhaust our supply. Quickly, we must fight!
Very well. You say. Shall be done. I shall do it. As you say. Shall be done. I shall do it.
I'm going to wear your pretty teeth around my wrist!
As you say. Very well. I shall do it. Shall be done. As you say. It is begun.
Battle it is!
I shall do it. As you say. Shall be done. Very well. As you say. Shall be done. I shall do it.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly!
Shall be done.
Mercy is for the weak!
No quarter shall be given!
Yes. Yes. I am ready. All complete. It is done. I knew it would be easy.
What do you need?
Cannot be done. No, I think not.
Ah! By all the beards of my ancestors! How did you... Where did you come from? You made a hole in my wall! First you sent my daughter to the surface, and now this! No! I don't have anything to do with them! They're criminals! When they built this part of the city, they must have built over some tunnels. I swear I had no idea. Oh, just leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with this. And if anyone comes asking, I'm gonna tell them you did it. Get out of here. What bad luck you are.
Yes, Warden. What is it? Yeah.
Orzammar questions Lord Balin's ability to win the throne. News of the hour. Grey Wardens approve of Lord Balin's plans to deal...
The Prince appreciates your service.
Well, you've simply outdone yourself. They're talking all over the city about how someone finally went through Dusttown and slaughtered the Carta like Genlocks. Everyone in Orzammar agrees. You have done the city a great service. I promise as soon as I take the throne, I will send the troops you need. I was hoping you'd say that. Killing Jarvia brought me greater favor. But to truly displace Harrowmont, we'll need something dramatic enough to end the debate forever. What do you know of the Paragon Branca? 2 years ago, she heard of something the ancients created. It inspired her to leave everything behind and venture into the deep. She is the only Paragon is like an ancestor. Anyone with her support could take the throne unchallenged. I hope you will bring her back to endorse me as king. You have my thanks.
of the hour. Lord Balin, endorsed by the Grey Wardens. Grey Wardens endorse anarchy in Orzammar. Support Lord Harrowmont and his clan.
Have you seen my lunch? It's a piece of lichen bread with a spread of old cheese and shredded dried meat. I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry. Right. Best of...
So, you were serious before I'm Ogren. I don't know if you remember. People seem to forget me these days. They say, but if we pool our knowledge, you should... The Smith, as far as... All she knew was that it was past Carradon's Cross. No one's seen that time. If we're going...
Well, look what some of Balin. Let's...
Very well. I shall do it. Very well.
All right. I am on.
Very well. Shall be done. It is begun.
Miss!
Shall be done.
Watch out!
Very well. As you say. I shall do it.
What? As you wish.
As you say. Very well.
All complete. It is done. I hate the smell these things leave on my blades.
It shall be done.
Get off!
I shall do it.
Watch out, trap there. Watch out, trap there. Shall we? This won't take long.
Dark Force. They just come on in.
complete. I knew it would be easy. I could have a try at that. I am afraid not.
I shall do it. Very well. As you say, it is begun. I shall do it. As you say. It shall be done. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. I shall do it. Very well. It shall be done. As you say.
I love this game. I hope I don't get blood all over me again.
Very well.
Yes.
Send me. Please be gone.
I'm ready.
On it. Very well. Done. Very well. Yes. As you say. Shall be done. As you say. It is begun. Very well. It is begun.
Don't give them the advantage. Oh no! Don't! I love this game.
Shall be done.
I must maintain.
Quickly, we must fight! Away with you!
You need help?
Shall be done. Very well. It is begun.